We are in New York City. Let me see, right out there is New York City, big parts of New York City, right out there in Glenn Allies' room here. I'm recording on an iPhone and on a Sony camera and on my flip with this special tricked out lens right here that allows it to be especially nauseating. And this episode of Penn Point is brought to you by Netflix. But I wanted to, even though I'm in New York City and not with my usual setup, I wanted to get talking about these because they're amazing. This is from the Cato website, the Cato Institute, which incidentally has me on the board of directors somewhere here. I won't see that. This is written by Nat Hentoff, who is really cool. I love Nat Hentoff, a great jazz writer, a great guy, an unbelievable First Amendment cat. I guess this article first appeared in the Arizona Daily Sun. That's what it says, June 3rd, 2010. I found out about it just a little while ago. This is an amazing article, and you should read it. This guy, it's reported by Arthur Delaney, this guy named Bruce Shore, unemployed Philadelphia man, indicted for harassing email to Jim Bunning, okay? Bunning, is that right? Shore, watching the Senate in action on C-SPAN, was angered when Bunning complained that, gosh, he had missed the Kentucky-South Carolina basketball game because he had to be in Congress to debate the unemployment benefits bill. He delayed the bill, okay? The 51-year-old jobless Shore was livid. He was unemployed. What affects him. Now here's the part that's amazing. He wrote an email to Bunning complaining that said something in it like, "Are y'all insane? No checks equal no food for me. Do you get it?" Okay, now, the Obama administration executive branch on May 13th, the U.S. Marshals appeared at Shore's door and handed him a grand jury indictment. James Madison, the father of the First Amendment, had insisted that the great right of freedom of speech must be placed beyond the reach of any branch of government. Okay, but that was then, as Nat Hentoff said. As a matter of fact, I could just read this whole Nat Hentoff article. But anyway, there is a law on the books that says if you write something harassing to anybody in electronic form, you are, if you're found guilty, so-called harassing messages, you could be in prison for up to 2 years with a maximum fine of $250,000. So if you write a letter to your senator saying you are a fucking dipshit, I hate your fucking guts, which by the way, you should be writing this afternoon to your senator. Whoever your senator is, they're probably a dipshit and they're probably pissing you off. That's part of your job as an American, is to dislike the government and fight against them. Part of your job is to try to keep the government small. That's part of the idea. Silverglate tells me about this indictment of the First Amendment. A citizen is being charged under his statute for pestering a senator for not doing his public duty, shows the dangerous powers these kinds of statutes give the heedless prosecutors. Even if citizen Shore ultimately wins the case, his life will have been turned upside down and inside out. This, of course, is the reason indictments like this are brought, to deter unwelcome speech. Freedom of speech must be absolute. Fight the fucking power. We've got to be one nation under a motherfucking groove, as George Clinton said. You've got to say whatever pops into your head. So how about we all write harassing emails to everybody that's a government official, and they can prosecute all of us, okay? I'm not doing this justice. I'm doing a shitty job on this. Make sure you read Nat Hentoff's article, Individual Liberty, Free Markets, and Peace, Indicting the First Amendment by Nat Hentoff at the Cato Institute. Read it and get furious, because you will be so fucking pissed if you have a patriotic bone in your body. This is Penn Jillette, the Penn Point in New York City, yeah. And this episode of Penn Point is brought to you by Netflix. Netflix delivers movies directly to your home, saving you time, money, and hassle. Watch as many movies as you want. Shipping is free. There are never any late fees or no due dates. Keep the movies as long as you like. DVDs by mail, plus instantly right to your TV. Get unlimited movies 2 ways for only $8.99 a month. But as a new member and a Penn Point viewer, you can get a free trial membership. And go check it out, man. I mean, go to the website, go to netflix.com/Penn. When John F. Kennedy said, "Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country," that was bullshit! Fucking bullshit!